We are in Twin Falls, Idaho today. We drove 3.5 hours from Salt Lake City, Utah. And whether you are passing through as part of a road trip or you're gonna be spending a few days in the area, we're gonna share some different things that you can do here. Our first stop is the Twin Falls Visitor Center. This is a newer building. It looks really nice. There's some bathrooms inside, a drinking fountain. There's also a water bottle filler station outside the visitor center that you can use. So it's a great place kind of to get caught up after a drive or take a break in the afternoon. The best part though is there are views of the Snake River and the Perrine Bridge. The Perrine Bridge is the 8th largest bridge in the US. It's 1,500 feet long and 500 feet tall. It's named after the founder of Twin Falls, and it's really well known because you can base jump off this bridge year-round without a permit. We saw an ad inside for $250 to base jump with no experience needed, so that'd be a good place to start. Check in there, or obviously, check online to schedule a tour if that's something that interests you. We got to see some base jumpers, which was super cool. They were not like a training class. They all knew what they were doing, so a bunch of them jumped at the same time, which was cool. You can actually park kind of by this parking lot over here. There's like a Michael's, I think, and a Best Buy. If you don't want to walk, it's really not a far walk, but it is very hot right now, especially like in the summer. So if you're really trying to avoid the walk, maybe you have kids, you also could just come park on this side and see the bridge from the other side without having to walk as much. We are walking back. We're gonna get some swig, which is a classic Utah-Idaho flavored soda and sugar cookies because it is so hot. And then we're gonna go see the Perrine Coulee waterfall. The Perrine Coulee waterfall is super cool because you can walk behind it. It looks kind of similar to like a waterfall that a lot of people share in Iceland. And so it's kind of gaining some Instagram popularity, and the parking is like this little side of the road on the, just on the road. And so it can be really hard to find parking just because it gets really popular. This is the best spot to hike and see the waterfall because it's only like 1/4 a mile round trip. You can park other places, but the hike is 1 mile or 1.5 mile round trip depending on where you park. So this is the best spot. You could always, come back if it's full. I will link a blog post that links all of the places to park that I found super helpful. There are 2 other places you can view the waterfall. One is if you park at the Canyon Crest Event Center, and then you can walk on the Canyon Rim Trail to see the waterfall from above. Or if you go to Centennial Waterfront Park, which is actually one of the places you can hike to come see the waterfall, you can see it from farther away there. We are gonna go there after this and fly the drone. We got really lucky. I think it's Labor Day weekend. It's Saturday, so we thought it'd be super crowded, but it's also like 100 degrees out. So probably nobody wants to go hiking right now, even if it's a short hike. Don't park on the hairpin turn like these people did. That's not good and dangerous. So just park where you're supposed to park. Is super cool. It's 200 feet tall, and the walk from the parking on the side of the road is so short. Like, I don't even think you can measure it. It says it's a 1/4 mile round trip, but like it's just a short walk. And then the walk to the viewpoint from Canyon Crest Event Center is like a 3-minute walk as well. So both really short, easy walks for families. It's not going to take you all day if you just want to stop by and see. Our last stop for the day is Shoshone Falls, and these falls are actually 45 feet taller than Niagara Falls. They're 212 feet tall, and when the water is fully running, it's 900 feet across. Right now, because we're here in September, towards the fall, the falls are empty, but in the summer they start to divert water to irrigate the crops, and so that's why right now only like half of the falls is running. The best time to see them is in early spring when the snow is melting. From March to September 30th, it's $5 a car to park and to come to see the falls, and there's also a lake nearby that you can visit. So it's a really fun spot. It's pretty cool. I'd love to see it when the falls are full, but right now, even with just half the falls, it's really impressive. So this was our last stop for the day. Shoshone Falls State Park is really cool. There is a viewing area outside of where you have to pay, but you can't really see anything. You can see the top of the falls, but you can't see the big part. So it's probably worth it to pay the $5 if you want to see the falls, especially during the spring when they're big. Even during the summer when it's like kind of half, it's still pretty cool. We really didn't spend a ton of time here. There's like 3 overlooks that you can go look at. Everyone tends to go to the main one, but I really like the view from the far left the most. The one from the far right was a little obscured by bushes as well, but still nice to see it from all views and kind of avoid some of the groups. So you could spend more time here though. There's a trail that you can walk or bike. I'm pretty sure you can even bike here from the Twin Falls Visitor Center on that canyon rim trail. It comes all the way down here too. And you can kayak or paddleboard here if you rent in Twin Falls. So there is more that you can do here. There's a grassy area for like picnics. There's a little place that sells like hot dogs and drinks and souvenirs. So there is more to do. Oh, and the lake. We're just so exhausted. It's like 100 degrees out and we're just dead. So we're not gonna go see the lake. But there's also the lake included. So the $5 could definitely be worth it if you plan out all the things that you're gonna do around here. We are now though gonna go eat some dinner because we are starving and wanna find some AC to escape the heat. And then we're gonna drive about 40 minutes outside of Twin Falls to Thousand Springs State Park. We are going to be camping there. We're going to be camping in our car. If you've ever wanted to do that, check out our video that we put out about car camping for beginners. We try to do it really easy. We've also never been camping, not even like in a tent, at least by ourselves. We've been where people set up the tent. So you can watch and see all of our probably fails and things that we learned so you can make not the same mistakes. Probably make different mistakes. So watch that. I've linked it here. Also, we're going to spend 2 days exploring Thousand Springs State Park. So if you want to see more of Southern Idaho, subscribe so you'll be alerted when those videos are posted. Thanks for joining us today, and we will see you next time.